Y'all heard about it.
All callers are unmuted.
Hello, 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 Tim family. This is Nikisha welcoming you to the Show Me the Money call. Tim family, let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Dr. Reginald Brown of Houston, Texas.
Of course, Mr. Dr. Brown. He's first on the line. How are you today, sir?
Awesome, fantastic, having a 10-day.
Absolutely. I knew you would be. I knew you would be. Who else is out there, Tim family? Go ahead and shout it out. I know we have so many people on the line. Go ahead and just let us know who you are. If you guys don't get through, say it one more time so we can hear you.
This is Dr. Rosie, Houston, Texas.
All right, Dr. Rosie, welcome to the call. Good morning. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Wonderful to have you on the line tonight.
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Nikisha. This is welcoming everyone to the call tonight. I hear so many beeps coming in, Tim family. Go ahead and let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Melissa Honeybee, North Carolina.
Of course, Miss Honeybee is on the line. Welcome to the call, my darling. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm great.
Who else is out there, Tim family? Don't be shy. We have an amazing call lined up for you. So go ahead and let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
This is Linda from Michigan.
Hi, Linda. Welcome to the call. We're glad to have you on this evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else is out there, Tim family?
Hi, my Southern South.
Welcome to the call.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Woohoo! I think I heard a gentleman coming in. Go ahead and let us know where are you calling from, sir? I know there's a lot of people on this line, so you guys are being shy, Tim family, but we are family. You don't have to be shy. Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, this is coming to Washington. The Slam out of San Ramon, Texas.
Them girls representing tonight. Good.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you and all your excitement. I'm excited to be here.
No, I know I am.
Excited. Who else is out there, Tim family? Go ahead and shout it out. We're about to do last call.
Lisa from Houston, North Carolina.
Welcome to the call, Lisa. I'm glad to have you here. Thanks for shouting out.
Thanks.
Who else is on the line?
Tracy from Nashville.
All right, Tracy. Welcome to the call. Thank you for shouting out. Who else is out there, Tim family?
Diane from Houston.
Hi, Miss Diane. Welcome to welcome. Thank you for giving us a shout out.
Okay,
Tim family, last call. Oops, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Last call, Tim family. Go ahead, one more time.
Dupree Morrison, Detroit.
All right, Detroit is in the house. Welcome to the call, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're going to get ready to mute out here, guys.
All callers are muted.
Oh, my goodness. I hope you guys can hear those beeps. You can tell that there's just so much excitement generating on the line. And I have to tell you, I can't even talk for very long because I am so excited about those promotions that we heard about on Tuesday or Wednesday, or I don't even know what day it is because we are just going so crazy right now. Mel and Amy are absolutely over the top, spectacular, so generous. You guys are going to be excited that you are on the line. And if you are a new guest and you're your first time to the call, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are at the right place at the right time. And I want to move myself out of the way, and I want to bring on the dynamic that we have in this organization. I'm telling you, when he made his commitment and he put his cap right here on Team Effort Network, I knew that this was going to be going by far the most dynamic opportunity I've ever heard of. This gentleman has built huge downlines, success teams. He has also been a mentor to many, many people out there. He's also done consulting with multiple network marketing companies. He's just a dynamic leader, innovative, a man of God, loves his wife. And Mr. T, have you made it to the line?
Yes, I have. Nikisha, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you as clear as a bell, Mr. T. Take it away.
Thank you so much, and I apologize in advance, folks, if my voice is just slightly hoarse. I've been on the phones non-stop for the last 2-3 days, ever since Mel and Amy made those amazing announcements like you just talked about, Nikisha. It's been crazy. And you would have thought after our 10 university, Mel and Amy would have maybe slowed up and caught their breath for a second, but boy, they put it on us now, folks. And a couple of those promotions that Nikisha's talking about, folks, if you get 3 people, 3 diamond packs between now and June 18th, and we got people already lining up. I got this one, that one. I got several people to call back tonight to help people enroll. But if you get 3 diamond packs in by June 18th, you're going to get a free iPad. On top of that, they brought back the amazing Disney World promotion. So, in other words, if you earn $2,000 in 1 week and you become a 1-star, and all you need to do is earn $2,000 in 1 week, folks, you'll earn a trip for you and your family to Disneyland or Disney World, one or the other. I couldn't remember which one. I know it was Disney something, and it don't matter to me. If you take me to either one of them, I'm going to see Mickey Mouse, and it's paid for. So, and I know my kids will love it. So, folks, let's get busy. They don't do these type of promotions all of the time. I actually met with Mel and Amy on Friday, and I could have sworn we weren't going to have any promotions by what they share with me, because this is such an investment for the company, and they're already paying out 60 to 70% on the compensation plan. But, man, they have laid it out for us. These next 90 days are going to be simply amazing. Also, fresh off the press, for those of you who are going to be coming to our next 10 university, we do have an official date, I believe, and this is just tentative, but this is something that you can go with for right now, and I'll confirm it again on our next Tuesday call, and again, it'll be confirmed tomorrow morning on Pastor Dell and Pastor Denise call, but the date is September 27th. So start looking at flight prices and things of that nature to get out there to Washington, D.C. It is going to be an amazing, amazing time. What I want to do now is just tell you quickly a little bit about how this call is going to go. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the company. Miss Nikisha Bond, a.k.a. Miss Hollywood, who you just heard from. She's going to do us or give us a quick product overview. Then you're going to hear from one of our amazing leaders down in Fort Worth, Texas, Miss Nikisha Washington, leader, founder of the Slim Girl International. Can't wait to hear her. And then Miss Lisa Amick from North Carolina. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the money, and then I'm going to have one of the razzle-dazzle-brazzles bring us a short word of encouragement at the end. So real quick for you new people, just to let you know, Team Effort International is our parent company. They've been in existence for 11 years. Our sister division, My Video Talk, it's our technology division. We have almost 400,000 representatives in that division in over 79 countries across the globe. We're a debt-free company, never missed a check, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, folks, and we have numerous millionaires with our current compensation structure. So that compensation structure that's created millionaires in My Video Talk is the exact same compensation plan that we have with 10, with a couple of little enhancements, and I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. But let me throw this right back out to California to one of my sidekicks, someone who I have a lot of respect for. She's only been in this industry for about a year, but operating like a true veteran. Miss Nikisha Bond, come back and give us a product overview about these amazing sprays.
Absolutely, Mr. T. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. I want to say something first. This is a show me the money call. So some of you guys might be on there saying, why are we talking about the products? I want you to show me the money. Well, let me tell you something. I was exactly in your shoes when I first heard about this opportunity. I said, just show me the money. You tell me the products works. I believe you. Let's just move on. But let me tell you something, guys. The results that have been coming from people using these products is absolutely phenomenal. How could you not want to learn more about these products and some of these premium, high-quality, all-natural ingredients that are being put into these vitamin sprays that are literally changing people's lives? I can tell you this right now, and this is kind of my motto when people ask me, does it work and how quickly will you see results? I can tell you right now, the sicker someone is, once they start using all these sprays, the quicker they're starting to see results. You know, someone who's a little bit more healthier, they might notice their results a little bit later. But the end point is that almost everyone who has tried these sprays has some sort of testimony about how these sprays are helping and working in their body. So, for example, I take the Super 10 religiously. I have a lot of digestive problems. I don't digest food very well, and it just doesn't go through my body, and I have a lot of acid reflux, like a lot. It wakes me up in the middle of the night. Ever since I started taking the Super 10 and the D-Power, first of all, I sleep like a baby. So if you guys are having problems sleeping, that's two combinations that are going to help you sleep like a baby. It does for me. And I don't wake up in the middle of the night with acid reflux, even if I eat something spicy. So the great thing about this Super 10 is it not only helps with digestion like it did for me, it also helps with inflammation because it's got these amazing ingredients like machi berry, goji berry. You know, it's got all sorts of plant vitamins in it and the 5-HTP. And that's the one that I really love. It's such an underlooked ingredient, but it really helps to calm the body, relax the nervous system, and, you know, get you into that nice, peaceful state so the body can go and start repairing that. And so that's one of our products. The D-Power, like I told you guys, is another one I use. A lot of people don't know is that if you have a vitamin D deficiency or you're experiencing a lot of pain, first of all, vitamin D is great for pain because it's a hormone and it goes right to those receptors for pain when you take enough vitamin D. But also, if you're vitamin D deficient, there's so many things that are associated with it, like cancer, diabetes, influenza, periodontal disease. I mean, the list and the studies that they have on vitamin D and how good it is for the body is absolutely astronomical because let me tell you, 1/6 of who you are needs this hormone, needs this vitamin in order to function properly. That's a huge piece. So I can tell you right now, there's a lot of people who are taking a lot of medication that, you know, once they start taking the vitamin D power, we're hearing so many great testimonies. Now, okay, let me just say something. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm nowhere near a doctor. And, you know, I'm not making any medical claims. I'm not saying if you take it, it's going to change you. What I'm telling you is that we know people who have had vertigo for 19 years have been started taking the B-Power, the B-Boost and their D-Power, and now they can stand up, sit down, rah, turn their head to the left, turn their head to the right. We've had people who've been on diabetes medicine for years, and they've been able to get off their metformin drugs. We've had people who've had lung problems. There are alternatives where they can carry around an oxygen tank or get a lung transfer. Started taking the vitamin D, and now they can breathe like they were a child again. I'm telling you guys, the results speak for themselves, and that's how you know that you're at the perfect opportunity, because when Mr. C starts telling you how you can actually make money by recommending products that are literally changing people's lives, you're going to be blown away. You're going to be so glad you got on the call. So if you haven't texted your guest or text a friend who you know might be suffering for some of these diseases, go ahead and get them on the line right now, because you never know who might be the next person that you introduce this to, then you might change their life. Now, I was telling you that we have our B-Boost. It's got vitamin B12, it's got vitamin B6, vitamin B3, and that's so good for optimum health. You need it for your healthy red blood cells. You need it for brain function. It's so good for cognitive things. Let me tell you, one of the stories that just absolutely touched my heart. I mean, I almost wanted to cry. This was someone who was on one of our conference calls, like Mr. T was just telling. We have these conference calls once a month, and they just get tons of people on there telling you their stories. And the lady came on there, and she was talking about her mother, who suffers from Alzheimer's and, you know, having really problems with her memory, couldn't even write her name, started taking the B-Boost, and was able to walk from her house all the way to church, which was a couple blocks away. I mean, how powerful is that, guys? And that's just from taking these sprays. And why are the sprays so phenomenal compared to all the other things out there? First of all, you're getting a higher absorption. Ms. Melissa Honeybee, she'll tell you. The physician's desk reference, they'll tell you that when you do an intraoral spray in your mouth, you absorb 90 to 98% of that versus a pill where you're only getting about 20%. That's why people who have been on vitamin D regimens or have been taking shots or things of that nature for years don't experience the same results as people who take on our sprays for weeks. So the next product that we have, and I tell you, this is probably, I think, one of our flagship products. I'm not going to go too much in detail because when Miss Washington comes on, she is going to tell you how she is taking over the world, helping with this obesity problem. Did you guys know this? I read a study that said that obesity has now surpassed hunger as the number one crisis. There is an industry out there. There are a lot of people out there who are suffering, and when they start getting introduced to our Slim by 10 spray, I'm going to let Khalesia Washington tell you about it because she's got some phenomenal stories about how much weight people are actually losing when they're taking this right. And she has an amazing testimony herself. But the great thing about it, it's got Carcinia cambogia, it's got African mango, it's got green tea, coffee tea extract, and it works with 2 points. Curb your appetite, increase your metabolism. What does that mean? Eat less, burn more. What's the recipe for losing weight? Eat less, burn more. And when you start adding some exercise, you're going to start to feel it when you get these ingredients into your body because your body knows exactly what to do with them because they're all natural. You're not even going to want that nasty, old, crusty, synthetic stuff that's out there. You're going to want nice, healthy nutrition because your body's going to be feeling so good. And then our newest spray that we have, and let me tell you something, Mr. T, I made a point not to take my cell energy before this call because last time I was a little out of control, right? So I took it this morning. That way I would be a little bit more on point for the call today. But let me tell you something, guys. This cell energy, oh my God, first of all, this is the very first time ever in history that anyone has ever been able to put glutathione in a vitamin spray. So that, should tell you right now how much of a game changer this is. Glutathione is actually the antioxidant in your cell. And as you get older, your body depletes it and doesn't have it anymore. A lot of people are taking all sorts of methods to get it into the body, but now you're able to, again, 90% absorption, get that glutathione right at the cellular level. Everybody's telling you that this is the Spider-Man spray. I can tell you right now, I took it this morning. I was just on point with everything I needed to do, everything I needed to say, everywhere I needed to go, everything I needed to do. I wasn't forgetting anything. I'm moving. I'm there, here, there. Now it's kind of worn down, so I'm not as jazzed up as I was last time. But you can tell that I'm still really, really excited. It's got the resveratrol in it, and that helps with good health and anti-aging. So I'm telling you guys, if you didn't write all this stuff down, Terry Whitener, I hope he's on the call. He usually records these for us. Make sure that you send this out to your guests because people need to know how powerful these sprays are. They're literally changing people's lives. And we had some phenomenal testimonies on this last call about people who were suffering from diseases they didn't even know. Doctors couldn't even tell them what was wrong. Started spraying the cell energy. The kids in the pool, jumping in the pool, having a blast the next 3 days. I'm telling you, this is so powerful. So, Mr. T, I'm going to go ahead and give it back over to you because you can tell I'm already starting to get amped up, so it's time for me to take it down a little bit. All right, back to you, Mr. T.
Woo! Thank you so much, Nikisha, for bringing the fire all the way from California. And no joke, that cell energy is truly the truth. I tell you, out of all the sprays, that one is my favorite. I love the deep power, but that cell energy, you can feel that energy boost, and it's just amazing, So, folks, we have some amazing products, and we're also going to have another call at the top of the hour with the North Carolina team. If you guys want to hear a little bit more about these products, there's another call at the top of the hour at this same phone number. Next up, one of our favorite family members all the way from Dallas, Texas, Miss Khalesia Washington. Are you out there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me, Daddy?
Yes, I can. Always enjoy hearing from you and love hearing your testimony. We have a lot of new people on the team and on this call right now. And I've been telling them, hey, Miss Khalesia, she's going to come on. Wait till you hear that testimony. But you done started a Slim Girls group, and I think you got the Buff Boys going on now. So why don't you just take us from the beginning and share with us your testimony and take it from there.
All right, you guys, let me tell you, it started back in December. And a guy by the name of Alan Jones, that's the big CEO of mine, and he had kept trying to, get in contact with me. And finally I kept saying, well, let me see what he wants. So finally I went on and I called him and he said, I need you to come out here to the office. And I was like, what's up? He was like, just come out here. So I made my way on out there and everything. And he said, just taste this. And I walked in and I was looking and I'm like, this don't even look like Mr. Allen. I'm like, this not him. And I said, maybe this is his brother. And then he got to talking and I was like, yeah, that's his boy. So then I said, what's going on? What did you do? He said, open your mouth. This is what I did. And he sprayed the spray. And I was like, what kind of spray is it? He said, it's called Slim. I swear that tastes good. Give me some more. He said, oh, no. Sit down, girl. Let me tell you about this Slim. I said, yes, you're going to have to. I'm looking at you. And so you know it. He told me, he said, just take that bottle home. I took that bottle home with me. And I went to spraying. It tastes like good, great Kool-Aid from back in the day. And I just was spraying away. So I had my 8 sprays a day. And my cousin from Houston came up. And when she came up, she was like, okay, I'm going to put you on this treadmill so you can walk. And I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. I ain't down for all this, you know. But I knew I had to do something. So finally she was like, okay, here's your meal. You need to eat right. You need to cut out all of this. I was like, yeah. So finally I was like, okay. So she put me on the treadmill. I was on it for about a week. And she called me back the next week. She said, are you at the gym? And I was like, no, not yet. She said, get out of there and go get on that gym. Get to the gym. So I got to the gym, y'all, and for some reason I had a lot of energy. And from that point on, I kept on walking every day. It's just walking. And so I'm like, wow. So it was like, my pants are getting loose. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I ain't never been able to lose weight like this. So next thing I know, I'm like, okay, well, let me check this out a little bit, a little bit further. Another 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks went by. I was at like 4 pant sizes different. I was like, okay, time to go shop. Went shopping? Yes, I had dropped, you guys. I mean, I dropped. And I said, okay, I'm going to keep walking. Next thing you know, I'm running. I'm with my grandbabies. I'm doing things that I wasn't able to do. I'm out on the trampoline. We jumping up and down, having a good time. Then I turned around and I was like, okay, I'm going to see just how long I can jog. I started jogging from 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, 5. I just kept going. So I was like, okay. And when the more I did that, oh, my goodness, weight was really melting, you guys. Next thing I know, I was like, okay, I'm at 50 pounds lost already. Next thing you know, I said, okay, I got to turn my friends on. Before I could even go back to even telling me anything, they kept saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I said, I'm just spraying this Slim. They say, Slim? What is that? I want to try some of that. And guys, let me tell you, the women start flocking in. They start getting with me in the gym. And we all start working out together. For you know it, I had a team of Slim girls. And now, guess what? My cousin had started using it, Mr. McGee. And he started falling out. He started giving it to some guys. And now, guess what? We got Slim buff guys going on. So I'm able to help people to lose the weight and get out there. Guys, I'm telling you, just change your lifestyle of eating. You can do it. It's a mindset. But I'm guaranteeing the Slim, it works. All you got to do is go to my Facebook page, Collegial Washington. You'll see it all. The big difference. Right now, I'm telling you, I can just scream and just take out running. I'm going down the freeway right now. I feel like I can run and take a car. But you never told you anything about our products. I use them all. I'm hyper. I stay on the go. And I'm up late at night more now. And I'm like, ooh, I'm too hyper. But it's fine because I still jump right up. No dragging for me, baby. I got that cell energy, and I'm just gone. So, you guys, I just want to tell you, whoever brought you to the call, get back with them. Hey, you done heard from Kalitra. The Slim girls, baby, come on and join me nationwide. Holla. Back to you, Daddy.
We love it. And Kalitra, just to confirm, it was about 75 pounds in your first 3 months that you lost with these products?
Yes, 75 pounds, guys. I'm down to 85 now.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Miss Kalitra. I know you're on your way to your TTP, and be safe on the highway, and thank you so much again for sharing your testimony with us.
All right, guys. Take care.
All righty. Next up, all the way from North Carolina, let me do a mic check just to make sure Miss Lisa Amick made it to the line. Miss Lisa, are you out there?
Hi, how are you, Mr. T?
All right. I'm doing fine, and I heard you're doing a great job out there in North Carolina with Miss Melissa Honeybee, Pat, and Cheryl, and the rest of the family. Why don't you come to the line and just share with us your testimony? I heard you were a little skeptical about the sprays initially, but why don't you just share with us your testimony, please?
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me to the call. It's so exciting. I was getting a sore throat. It was scratchy and swollen, and I just got my sprays in that very day. So I took out my Super 10 and I sprayed 8 times immediately. The next day, no sore throat. I was thrilled to death. Also, I work part-time at a community college, and we have steps, so I was climbing the stairs every day, up and down, and my knees were hurting. So I thought, I will try the feet power just to see if it helps. And I did. I started spraying, and just about 2 days later, no pain, going up and down those stairs. So I love my spray.
Wow. Thank you so much, Lisa. And I know you just finished going to your daughter's concert, so thank you so much for sharing that quick testimony. We really appreciate it. Again, folks, we just had 2 testimonials and a great explanation of the products by Nikisha Bond. Next up, I'm going to share with you a little bit about the money. And so pull out a pen and piece of paper, folks, and I'm going to highlight a few of the 10 ways that you can get paid here with this phenomenal opportunity. The number one way you can get paid, and I always tell people don't sleep on this part of the compensation plan, is the retail sales. People all the time, we can barely keep up with our products, but you can purchase these products for about $15 to $13 wholesale, and we have people retailing them, especially to sell energy, from anywhere from $25 to $50 a spray. So you do the math right there, that's over 100% profit. And folks, a lot of us who've been in nutritional companies, network marketing for some time or a few years, we all have the stories that we can share how we have products stockpiled either in the garage or in our office. I'm looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different nutritional products in my office as we speak. But I don't see any sprays. My son, who's 5 years old, demands that he has his own D-Power. I have to hide my cell energy, when I go around. But, folks, we have an amazing price point. Take advantage of it. And we have people even in Detroit that order the Diamond Pack, and before it shows up at their doorstep, their whole Diamond Pack is already sold. So definitely when you get these products, share them with your friends and family and take advantage of that aspect. Next up, we got the Fast Start bonus. For every person that you sign up, you'll earn up to $50 in 2 weeks later. So you bring someone in tonight, company will cut you a check for $50 in 2 weeks. We have team builder bonuses, and this is a nice little enhancement to our compensation plan versus the My Video Talk compensation plan. Once you sponsor 2 people, you become a team builder. And what that means, you'll earn $25,000, not $25,000, I'm getting carried away, but $25 per person down to infinity to the next team builder. So nice infinity bonus there. Then we have our executive leadership bonus. Once you become an executive, once you sponsor 2, who sponsored 2, which is really the game plan that all of you should be following, company pays you $100. Then we have our weekly team commission checks, and you can actually earn up to $35,000 a week with this bonus. We have people overseas, internationally, earning $35,000 left and right. And how that works, folks, is once you bring in 4 people on one side and 2 people on your other side, you'll earn $150. So you have 2 sides. You have your left leg and you have your right leg. You want to bring in 1 person on your left and 1 on your right. And once there is accumulation of 4 people on one side and 2 on the other, for every 4 and 2 combination down to infinity, you're going to earn $150 per 4 and 2 combination. Next up, we have the monthly residual component. And, folks, this is really what we build towards, that money that can keep showing up even though we may not work that day or that week or that month. We still have a check of up to $150,000 you can earn with this compensation plan on a monthly basis. And that's why they call this the dual core double binary, is because for every 3 and 6 points down to infinity, for instance, if you have someone on an auto ship for $59, that's 1 point. If you have someone on an auto ship for a 10-pack, that's 2 points. Any combination of 3 and 6 down to infinity, that's $25. And folks, we have people getting ready to just blow the residual component of this compensation plan through the roof. We also have the number one car program in the country, bar none. Folks, I've dissected compensation plans. I've looked at just about everything else out there. I've consulted with companies on compensation plans. This, by far, folks, is the easiest, most simplest car program in the country. All you need is 50 points. I was just telling you about the residual points. If you get 50 points on one leg and 100 points on the other leg, Mel and Amy will cut you a check for $600 to your choice of a Mercedes-Benz or BMW. Folks, you can do that with 25 people on one side and 50 on the other side. That's 75 people, folks, on your entire team. And all you really have to do is sponsor at least 2 people. There's executive star bonuses from 1 star up to a 10-star. Again, if you accomplish the feat of a 1-star, which is $2,000 in 1 week, not only do you get $2,000, but Mel and Amy will pay for you and your family to go to Disneyland. There's other bonuses where you can get free trips to Hawaii, et cetera, et cetera. But, folks, just know this. We have an easy, simple compensation plan where all you need to do is sponsor 2 people, 1 on your left, 1 on your right, and you can max this compensation plan out. Next up, I want to bring to the line one of the razzle-dazzle-brazzles, and I believe tonight we have Dr. Rosie. Dr. Rosie, are you out there?
Oh, you know I'm here.
I love it. Boy, I tell you, this is one of the top husband and wife combinations in the country. They've had a tremendous amount of success in this industry, built huge organizations. You know, Dr. Rosie, we had such a great time with you and Dr. Reginald, the wife, and I in San Francisco a few weeks ago. But why don't you just come to the line and share some excitement and whatever is on your heart in regards to this opportunity?
Well, thank you, Mr. T. I appreciate you having me on the call, but I'm just excited. I want to share that a little bit with everybody. I think the first thing I want to cover is the fact that our compensation plan, or at least the way we make money, is so simple until our brains, at least mine does sometimes, wants to try to complicate it. These people are telling us that if we go out there, people like us who care about people and want to help other people and want to share the good things that we learn, we want to share these things with other people, and they're telling us that all we have to do is share it with 2 people, and those people, we know if they're the same kind of people that we are, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to go share it with 2 other people. And when we continue to do this, and we share, and we share, and we share, we can become millionaires. We can make a little money. If we share a little, we can make a lot of money if we share a lot. But the thing about it is, they're going to pay us for doing something that we already do anyway. I mean, I have never saw something that was good, and I felt that was good and would help the people that I know, that I didn't go back and tell them about it. It didn't even have to be good for them. I remember when we saw Star Trek or some of those movies we go see, we go back bragging about, oh, what a great movie that was. Oh, you just got to go see it. And they don't send us a dime. I was just telling a good friend of mine today, she's on the phone right now. We went to a concert on Saturday that she told us about. We all hurry up and bought a ticket. And then she told other friends about it. We all got together. We got to that concert. I know there were about 12 of us, 10 to 12 of us at that concert that she had told about the concert. And what crossed my mind, I enjoyed the concert, don't get me wrong. But later on, I asked her, I said, how many people did you invite to this concert? She said, oh, probably about 7 couples or so. I said, almost all of them showed up except one that had an emergency come up. I said, but how much money did these people send you for bringing all of us to this concert? And that's the same thing that we run into every day. We go out and we market, we tell all our friends and family about all the good things that we learn, all the things that we think they'll like too. But those companies don't pay us. But this company has a product that's saving people's lives. And then they have a compensation plan for them telling our friends and family about that product, and they're paying us. You can't get any better than that.
You just can't get any better than that. And I was thinking about it today. You know, if they didn't pay, even if I wasn't getting paid, I'd be telling about these vitamins anyway, because I know how much they've done for me, and I've heard how much they've done for other people. And like I said to someone else today, you need to tell everybody you know and love about these vitamins, and the people you like too, and even the people you don't like. They need to know. And I hope that we're all going to have, I know that I'm going to have great success, and I know you are too, because you took the time out to be on this call and listen to other people that are doing the same things that you were doing. That's what keeps us motivated, because we get built from the inside out. I love that about network marketing. You're going to build yourself by being around other positive, motivated people just like you. And by building yourself, you're going to help build others, and you're going to build an income that you never thought possible. Thank you, Mr. T. Thank you, guys, for listening.
Woo, thank you so much, Dr. Rosie. Really appreciate it. And, folks, you couldn't have put that any better, Dr. Rosie. And I just want to share this little model with everyone on the line. If you go out and you sponsor 2 people tonight, and by the way, it's one time $3.99, and then it's $1.19 a month for our products. But if you go out and you sponsor 2 people tonight, 2 people here in the next 24 hours, and then you help those 2 get 2 people in the next 30 days. I mean, we got people doing this actually in about a week or 2, but let's just use 30 days for an example. And if you duplicate that model for 12 months, folks, you'll earn over $125,000 in upfront money with our company, but more importantly, you'll be earning over $25,000 on a residual basis. Folks, if you know players, if you know big-time leaders, if you just know people that this product can help, share it, just like Dr. Rosie said. You know, we have people on our team, and I had a gentleman share this with me about a month ago. And back in the day, there was a big water company. Some of you may have known of it, but I won't say the name. And he was approached by this gentleman, hey, man, you know, you need to get involved with this opportunity. Get in now. I'm telling you, it's a trendsetter. It's the first company doing this. They're going to be successful. He passed up on the opportunity. 10 months later, he decides to join. Well, the gentleman that introduced it to him initially, made over $125 million with that opportunity. But because he waited, he only made a measly $12 million. And I'm saying that jokingly. But look, $125 million, $12 million. He's in our company right now. And these are the type of leaders that we're attracting because they're seeing the timing of what we have here. We have less than 1,200 active people in this division right now. In the next 90 days, in the next 180 days, that number is just going to explode. These product testimonies are going through the roof. I know, Dr. Rosie, you guys, I mean, we could actually put a call together just from some people on the Texas team, from Gwendolyn, who had high blood pressure, literally was a walking stroke for 15 years. She was on the case studies with different doctors trying to lower her high blood pressure. She tried our 4 sprays. This was before the Cell Energy was released. But she tried our 4 sprays for 2 weeks and a few days. Folks, she lost 10 pounds, and for the first time in 15 years, her high blood pressure was normalized. We got testimonies on people with sarcoidosis in Detroit, left and right. All you have to do, folks, is share these testimonials, get these people on these calls, and we'll sign them up and we'll take them to the top. Folks, again, this is Mr. T calling in from Denver, Colorado. Just want to thank you all for taking your time tonight. If you're brand new, get back with the person that invited you to this call, become a member of our team, and we'll see you all at the top. God bless. Take care, everyone.